You know, it's really interesting to me because I think 10 or 15 years ago I absolutely knew what infidelity was. You know, infidelity was when me and another person went off during a lunch break and we came back 2 hours later and I had lipstick on my collar and a hotel key in my pocket. You know, that was infidelity in the 1980s. But what is infidelity now when you may be having sex with someone who's 2,000 miles away and you never touch them and you don't know their name and you know, and all you see of them is on a webcam? You know, the idea of what infidelity is in the digital age is very different than what infidelity was prior. So I can be having an affair, I can be losing my emotional self to pornography and taking myself out of a relationship. I can be having sex on a regular basis with other people and never meet them, never see them, and have them be thousands of miles away. And then when my spouse comes into the room and says, I feel like I'm being betrayed because you're spending all that time on the computer, I can say to them, what's the big deal? I've never met them, or they're thousands of miles away. So there are a lot of excuses that you can give as an addict in particular to say, well, that digitalized behavior, that isn't like real life, so I'm not really cheating. Well, first of all, if you're a spouse, you know you're being cheated on. Because cheating in any age, digital or otherwise, is not really defined by a sexual act or a romantic act. Cheating is defined as the keeping of secrets in an intimate relationship. If you are keeping secrets on a regular basis from someone you're close to, then you're not being intimate with them and you're betraying the relationship. Because repeated lying, repeated keeping secrets, repeatedly living a double life means that you're leaving your spouse out and you're betraying their trust. And I've worked with many spouses who've had people cheat on them, lie to them, have sex with other people, and that isn't the greatest hurt. The greatest hurt is a betrayal of their trust. That they believed in you, they thought you had their back, they thought you were on their side, and all of a sudden they find out that you actually were living a double life, and you might even, you the person who was supposed to be defending the family or supporting that person, might actually have been the person who let the wolf in the door. And it is betrayal and the betrayal of trust that is the real meaning of infidelity, much more so than the sexual act itself.